welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good and staying safe. Before I start my video today, I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who had subscribed to my channel and also request others to please share and subscribe if you like my content. Alright, let's start this video by asking a very basic question to ourselves. Do we want to save an extra bit of money given an opportunity at the end of every month? This is apart from our normal savings though. The answer is yes, right? For most of us. I mean, if you ask me this question personally, I'm definitely up for it. Because I'll be happy even though I'm able to save at least 500 a month. So I've put together some thoughts around it and I've come up with 5 easy ways on how you can save an extra bit of money at the end of the month. But for that, it is important that you stick around the video till the end so that you get the complete information. So here goes the 5 broad ways. Number 1, the habit of comparison. This is the first way to save a good amount of money at the end of the month. This can be applicable for any purchases that we do. But for the ease of understanding, let's take an example of grocery shopping here. We have different options. Either we can go and shop from the local market, or we can go to a mall or different malls. We can shop online. And also the buying pattern is different from family to family. Somebody want to purchase daily, somebody weekly, somebody monthly. I mean, for me, I would, weekly shopping works best for me instead of daily and monthly. So in either of the options, we have something called as a freedom of choice, and we can use this by way of comparison. Of course, without compromising on the quality. Let's quickly take an example here. Can you see this? In this particular product, the prices are different in both the online stores. So I'll not be over ambitious. Let me take a saving of 10 to 15 rupees per product. So if you're buying 10 products, that means you're saving 100 to 150 rupees. If you are a person who shops weekly, then you're saving 100 to 150 rupees a week. That means 400 to 600 a month. So there are 2 ways of comparing. Number 1 is intra-brand. Number 2, it is inter-brand. In intra-brand, the product and the brand is same, but it is offered at a different price by different seller. In inter-brand, the product is same, but the brands are different. But the prices of the different brands are different, There are shopping centers like, Spar, More, for example. Sometimes, we have this big basket who offers their own products at a cheaper rate than the other products. We may want to look at it as well, but remember, we should not compromise on the quality of the food that we eat. Okay, so this is the first way on how we can save some money, which is the habit of comparison. Let's look at the second way. The second way to save some money is make a list. So now you might be thinking, how make a list can help me save money? I'll tell you how. It is important to spend some time in making a list of the things that we need before we actually go out for shopping. You can either use pen and paper or there are apps available. We personally prefer using this particular app. It works for us because we can list out the things that we need and take them off after we put them in the cart. But there are different other apps available which you can use. It is completely your choice. But listing out things can help you in 3 ways. Number 1, you can roughly calculate your expenditure over a period of time while you actually make the list. Second, you exactly know what you need to buy, not more, not less. And third, it will refrain you from making impulsive purchases, which is again a saving for you. So this is the second way. The third way to save some money is conscious buying. We all want to live well and live good, right? After all, we are working so hard and earning money to fulfill our dreams and desire. But sometimes we tend to make certain purchases which are really expensive That also without giving it the proper thought. In any such purchases, it is helpful to take a step back and think if it is a necessity or a luxury. If it is a necessity and you really need it, then please go for it. But if it is a luxury, then you might want to give it a second thought. It might pinch a little bit here, but trust me, that can help you save a lot of money. I'll share my simple trick here. Whenever I want to buy something expensive, I sleep over it. And next day morning, when I have the same urge to buy, then I go and buy it. It simply works. Try it out. The fourth one, use your credit cards wisely. This is a very important point, guys. Although sensible use of credit cards can be helpful, but it can bite us really hard if you do not plan and use. Credit cards, as we all know, gives us an ability to buy now and pay later. But remember, this comes with a caveat that if you do not pay the amount within the given credit period, bank can levy heavy charges on the outstanding amount, which means that you will end up paying more than your actual purchase amount in the form of interest. It too can affect your credit scores. So tomorrow, if you want to go to a bank for a loan, the bank, before giving the loan to you, will check if you have defaulted in any of the payment, and credit cards payment will stand out the list. So before making any such purchases via credit cards, it is important for us to make sure that we will be in a position to pay the money within the given credit period. An easy way, which I follow, to reduce the unplanned purchase is remove the credit card details from the online shopping apps. It works. You can give it a shot. The fifth and the last one, audit your miscellaneous and utility expenses. Miscellaneous expenses are tiny in nature and often gets unnoticed. Yet they are very powerful when you put them together. We might think that 100 rupees a month is no biggie. But when we put them 5 different hundreds, it becomes 500. When it comes to miscellaneous expenses, we can look at different things like our subscription list. Do we really need all of them? Our bank charges for not maintaining the minimum balance, excessive withdrawal charges, and the interest charged by the bank, or check if you are being taxed on the FDs and RDs that you are maintaining with the bank. The interest earned from FDs and RDs are anyways considered as an additional income, and this will be taxable. And while you file the IT returns, then why pay tax twice? This does not make sense at all. You can check with the bank if there is a way on how you can waive these taxes. When it comes to utility bills, it is the electricity, water, internet bills, etc., etc. So when it comes to electricity bill, let me give you my example. So my electricity bill was shooting up 2,200 to 2,400 a month. It was quite high considering the fact that both of us are working and we are not at home for the entire week. I started looking at different things which consumes electricity, and I found something very interesting. That is the geyser. I started tapping on the time we keep the geyser on. So that's where I noticed that unknowingly we used to keep the geyser switched on for at least an hour every day. Whereas 15 minutes of geyser on time is enough for 2 people to take a very good shower. So I started switching off the geyser after every 15 minutes, and in my next month's bill I straight away got a difference of about 400. So you can also look at, from your perspective, you can look at different things which consumes electricity or your different utility expenses, and you can look at saving some extra bit of money. Alright, so these are the 5 ways on which you can save some extra bit of money at the end of the month. Let me know your thoughts. Please share and subscribe to my channel if you like my content, as it keeps me motivated, and I'll try to bring more and more meaningful content for all of you. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.